and that... Oh, I thought I'd smashed my mirror then. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then hello, my name is Emilee. I make makeup videos using cruelty-free makeup. I do lifestyle videos, fashion videos. I recently uploaded a food video. So if that sounds like something you might like, make sure you stick around, subscribe down below. I'm going to be doing an advent series in December, very soon, with 24 tutorials every single day. But today, we're reviewing the Shane and Jeffree collection. I am obsessed with Shane. Let's just get this out of the way. This is going to be a completely unbiased, fair, honest, 100% honest review. I don't have a lot of money, so I'm not going to recommend something to you if I don't 100% stand behind it and I wouldn't spend my money on it again. I like to spare you the coin. But yeah, I am a cheapskate girl. I have never ever bought expensive makeup. I don't do that. This is my first expensive palette. I have my Beauty Killer palette, my Androgyny palette, and I have the Morphe Jeffree Star palette, but I got them all if they've ever been on sale or just, you know, I've had them for quite a while. I've not got the Blood Sugar, I've not got the Blue Blood, I've not got the Jawbreaker, I've not got the Alien. I've wanted them all, but I've not been able to afford them. I will not tell you something is good if it's not good. If I don't 100% stand behind it, I will not let you go out and spend your money on something if, from my review, if I don't 100% love it. So yeah, now we've got that out of the way, I love Shane. I've loved him since he did all them skit videos way back when he was with Lisa. I loved him when they had the whole shilly thing with Lily Marston to cover up the fact he was actually with Ryland, which I thought was so cute. I used to love his conspiracy videos, I used to love his food videos. I love Shane Dawson. I've always loved Shane Dawson. Since literally the beginning of YouTube, I have been a Shane Dawson fan. So when he started doing all these docu-series and everything, I was absolutely hooked. I love this content, I just absolutely am obsessed with the content. And then when he started doing a makeup series, obviously you know I love makeup, I was hooked. And by the way, Andrew did an incredible job filming that. I think he needs so much more praise and appreciation because he did an amazing job filming and then obviously trying to design the packaging. Incredible. When we got sneak previews of this palette, every single shade they revealed, I was like, I love it. I love it. I love it. Every concept, I love it. And then I saw the palette as a whole and I was like, I have never seen a palette more me in my life. So obviously this is the palette. The top row is definitely your neutrals, your everyday gal kind of row. Your second row is more your pops of your colour, your brights, all that kind of thing. And then this bottom row has my heart and my soul. It is your grungy kind of just beautiful grungy tones. And I am obsessed. Also the packaging, I mean... And then I saw the mirror and I was like, this mirror has my heart. I've been looking for a handheld mirror for I don't even know how long. I wanted to get one of the Jeffree Star ones, but I didn't really like the star shape. It's just, I don't know, it's not really my favourite. And then I was thinking of getting the Beast one from ABH, but then I saw this in pink and I was like, oh my god, that is perfection. And then I saw it in black and I was just like, take all of my money. I also got the Mini Controversy palette, which I'm going to be doing swatches of in this video, but I'm actually going to do a whole separate video using this and doing an eye look with it, so stay tuned for that. So we're going to move on to swatches. So I'll have timestamps of where the tutorial starts, obviously. So I'm going to swatch them on this arm and I'm going to go row by row. And I'm just going to do live swatches. I'm not going to try and make them look pretty or anything. I'm just going to swatch them. Start with Ranch. Oh, they feel so soft. So this is Ranch, just a nice shimmery white. I'll do close-ups in a minute. So there we have My Pills and Tanacon. We then have Diet Root Beer. It's really pretty. We then have Just a Theory. Oh, that's pretty. And then Spiraling. They are stunning. So this is the first row of swatches. And then we're going to swatch Conspiracy. Oh, that's a pretty colour. Pigment, which is a matte pink. We then have food videos. Oh, that's really nice as a swatch actually. We then have Trisha, which is absolutely stunning. So this one is Trisha. We then have Cheese Dust, which is the one with the pig in it. And then finally, Flaming Hot. So this is the middle row of swatches. We then have the final row, which I'm so happy about because my arm and my shoulder really hurts from holding my arm up. But we have What's the Tea, which is this gorgeous blue colour. We then have Diet Cola, which is the silver. I love silver swatches, they're always just so beautiful. Not a Fact, which is a stunning like purpley shade. We then have Sleep Paralysis, which I don't even know how to describe this colour. It's like purpley, but it's grey, but it's brown and it's shimmery. It's just absolutely stunning. I will note that the shade Not a Fact feels a bit drier than all the rest of the mattes, but that's probably just because it's a purple. But I did use it on my eyes, so you can see how it performs on my eyes. I then have the shade Illuminati, which is this green colour, which is absolutely stunning. It's like a green, but with like a blue-brown shift, but it's like mainly green. And then finally we have my Rides here, which is a black. That's a good black. I just love this row so much. So there you can see the bottom row as a swatch. And then I'm just going to quickly do some swatches of the Mini Controversy palette just so you can see what it's like. I'm not going to do live swatches of these because I'll do that in my next video. I'm just going to swatch them all on my arm and then show you. So obviously I've shown you all the packaging, the beautiful packaging, and you know I'm obsessed. You already know I'm obsessed. So we're just going to get on with the eyes. I'm going to do the Conspiracy palette in this video, and then I'm going to do another video using the Mini Controversy palette because I mean this is beautiful, but I want to do like a separate video in case you just bought this one or you just bought the Conspiracy palette. I don't want to like mix the two palettes together, which I will be doing in the future. So if you've got both and you want to see looks with both, then obviously subscribe. I'm also doing 24 tutorials in the month of December, so I'll definitely be cracking these open then. I mean, I'm just obsessed with this. I love black and white. I mean, I'm wearing black and white. I have a little panda on my bed. I've got a little, I don't even know where I'm pointing, a black and white frame. I love black and white. I am a black and white lover. So this whole like concept of like all the black and white and everything, I love it. So this is the palette. Obviously you would have seen swatches at the start of the video. I haven't touched this yet. Like, I'm sorry, but that is stunning. I loved watching this being created just because every time they revealed a new shade, I was like, I love that. I love that. I love it. All the packaging, all the just the grungy goodness of this vibe it's me. I love it. I know I do a lot of bright makeup on here, but grungy makeup is my absolute favourite. I literally painted my nails in this colour just because it like matched the whole vibe. So as always, I've primed my lids with my PLouise base. If you know me, you know I swear by this stuff. My favourite base. I'm going to be using my little pig mirror because I mean, I just love it. And they're actually really like lightweight, so it's not really heavy to hold, which I appreciate, but it's still really like nice quality. So I'm going to start by going in with Not a Fact. I've actually not used Jeffree eyeshadows since the Androgyny palette because I've just not been able to afford them. I have the Beauty Killer, I have the Androgyny palette, and I have Jeffree's Morphe palette, but I haven't tried Blood Sugar or Blue Blood or Jawbreaker, which I really wanted them. I really wanted Alien. Alien was the one that called out to me the most. So when I saw this one and I could actually, like, I had a bit of money aside, I just had to get it. I have no idea what I'm going to do, by the way, so I'm just kind of winging it. That is really pigmented. So I'm just kind of putting this in my crease in a circle kind of shape, and make sure when you look forward you can see the shadow above your crease, especially if you have hooded eyes. That way whenever you look up you'll be able to see all of your shadow and it won't just like disappear. Oh, I'm not using my mirror, what am I doing? First off, these are really pigmented, really nice quality. I'm just going to keep putting a bit more of this into my crease. I'm then just going to wipe off any excess off the brush just on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to go over the edges with a pretty much clean brush and just buff out the edges. I haven't gone like completely in because I want to do like a different colour there, but yeah, just going to kind of buff out the edges a tiny bit. I'm then going to go in with a bit of pigment which has a bit more kick up in the pan, and I'm just going to blend over the edges of that colour. That is really pigmented for like a dusty pink colour. And then I'm just going to like tickle the edges to blend that out. So far I'm really liking the shadows. As I said, I've not used Jeffree shadows in a while, so I'm really excited. But yeah, getting this palette was an absolute drama. I went on BeautyBay at 4:30, I was refreshing the site for half an hour until it went live at 5. 5 minutes before it went live, it crashed. The website was down for about 3 hours. I then went on to Morphe, and it had already sold out on Morphe. I went on to Beautylish, everything was in stock. I put everything in my basket because I wanted the mirror and I wanted the bundle. I did want the gloss as well, but they were already sold out. So yeah, and then I clicked checkout with everything in my basket, and as soon as I confirmed my payment, they took the palette bundle out of my basket, which that in itself being in there allowed me to like meet the requirements for free shipping. So now because I didn't meet the requirements for free shipping, they added an extra $35 shipping charge onto my order simply just for the mirror. So I was paying $70 for the mirror, and then the site crashed so I didn't have an order number or anything, and it was just a whole mess. So I started having panic attacks about the fact I was being charged $70 for a mirror, because that's a lot of money, you know, especially just for a mirror. Let me just figure out what I'm doing next so I'm not just waffling on. I'm going to go in with a bit of my rides here with a... Oh gosh, that's pigmented. So yeah, I was like oh god, that's pigmented. That's nice. I was like panicking because I've just been charged all that money. I didn't have an order number for reference. So I like emailed the Beautylish customer service people, and they were actually so sweet. I spoke to someone called Melanie, and I don't know if she's ever going to see this, but girl, you saved me. Thank you. She was so sweet, and within an hour I got a response. Like, customer service anyway, getting a response within an hour is, you know, it's unheard of. But especially on like such a busy time, an hour is great. So thank you Beautylish customer services, because you really helped me there. I then went downstairs, watched some TV, came back up like 3 hours later. So bearing in mind this is like 4 hours after the launch now. Okay, so I've done like a semi-cut crease. I'm going to go in with a bit of sleep paralysis, and I'm just going to put that on the centre of my lid. Ooh, that's a pretty colour. It's a very unique shade. Like, it's like grey, but it's taupe. But it's also a tiny bit like purple. I like it. But yeah, so then I went on to BeautyBay like 3 hours later, and I just happened to look on and I was like, oh my god, they're in stock. So it's like, okay. So I went on, I put everything in my basket thinking, oh, this isn't going to work. Lo and behold, it worked, and now I have my collection. Although I did panic at checkout and I clicked standard delivery, and I was like, I want to film this review, but I clicked standard delivery, so I was kind of annoyed at that, but you know, I got it, I'm very happy, and yeah. So far these shadows are stunning. Let me just turn my brightness down a bit so you can really see them. They all like just blend into each other really nicely. And I saw a lot of people talking about like they didn't see like a good colour story from this palette, which I don't understand, because I think it looks great. I'm then going to take a bit of Diet Cola. I'm never a silver fan, but I'm like a sucker for silver swatches because silvers just swatch so well. but I never use silvers. I don't know. So I'm just going to apply this onto the inner part of my crease. Ooh, that's pigmented. I'm like going around the sides of the shadows because I don't want to like ruin the imprints. That is pretty. I'm using all these of dry, by the way. So I'm just deepening up with a tiny bit more of my rides here, just in the outer corner. So I would love to know who got this palette, who had any drama stories at the checkout, and if you watched the series, because I personally, I'm a lover of Shane. I've watched Shane for years and years and years and years and years. I watched him when he was doing like skits. I was watching him when he was with Lisa. I was watching him when he had that whole shilly thing, when he was actually getting with Ryland, but they were covering it up like with Lily Marston. I loved his whole like conspiracy theories and all of that, his food videos. I have loved Shane Dawson for so many years, and then when he was like starting to do all these documentaries, I was like, yes, I love this content. Like, I love Shane's content anyway, but his whole like docu-series, and like with Andrew did an amazing job filming this series. Like, props to Andrew. And also everyone on Jeffree's team, I think they need so much more recognition because they are absolutely killing it, like with the packaging, just with all the timelines, keeping everything together, just everything that went on behind the scenes in that series, I was so obsessed with, and I just loved seeing the whole process. Everything was so just, I loved it. So I'm unsure where to go from here because I'm loving this eye look so far. I'm obsessed. I kind of want to do a bit of like something a bit different. Like, I almost want to put a bit of What's the Tea on the inner corner. I think I might do that. I'm going to take a little tiny brush like this, take a bit of What's the Tea, which is the bottom kind of greeny shade. And I'm just going to put this on my inner corner bit. I don't know if this is actually going to show up. But yeah, I'd love to know what you thought of the series, what you thought of the palette, if you were more excited about the palette and then you saw it and you thought, or if you were kind of like, and then you saw the palette and you loved it. Because for me, I was always going to buy the palette, and I've always wanted to try Jeffree Star palettes since my other ones, because they're always just such raved about palettes and I've just never been able to buy them. But this palette, it just exceeded all of my expectations, so I'm so obsessed with it. I'm back. So as you can see, I've done both eyes. I am obsessed with them. I think they look fabulous, if I do say so myself. I've also done my face makeup, but yeah, so far in love. I'm gonna go on to the lower lash line. I kind of want to use the shade Trisha, which is like the bright neon pink, but then I'm also like, does that actually go with this look? And then I'm kind of like, I want to use this shade Illuminati, because if you know me, you know I love a bit of green. But I really don't know. There's just so many things that I could do, that I want to do, but I don't know if I should do. Maybe Illuminati. We'll try that, and if that doesn't work, we'll try something else. Take it on this brush, and I'm just going to start packing this, oh, I've got it in my eye, along my lower lash line. I feel like this might ruin it. Or maybe I should do Illuminati on the inner bit. No, on the outer bit, and then Trisha on the inner bit. Well, first of all, I love this shade. It's so nice. It's very pigmented. I'm going to go in with the brush that I used for pigment and just kind of buff along the edges. Really like it. I think I'm just going to go for it and use Trisha on the inner bit, so then it's like blue, pink, blue, or green, pink, green, pink. That's stunning. I made a good choice. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. Oh, I'm so indecisive. Right, I'm then going to go in with the shade Food Videos. I'm actually going to take a bit of my primer first. So I'm just taking my white PLouise base, just so that we've got like a sticky base. I didn't want to use the shade Food Videos like as a blending shade or anything like that, because it's a neon. So neons are often like, they're quite crumbly and they don't really blend anywhere, but it's also pressed pigment, and pressed pigments aren't the best for blending, so I didn't want to just set it up to fail, because like why would I do that with the knowledge that I have. And I'm just going to pack this onto my inner corner. I like that. Blend it slightly into the What's the Tea shade. I think I'm going to try and take a bit of ranch just on top. Oh wow. This is the finished look. I think it's great. I really wanted the clear gloss, but I don't have a clear gloss because I couldn't get it, so I'm just going to apply some of my own gloss. I really wanted to get my hands on the gloss, but I couldn't because, you know, I'm a clear gloss gal. I love a clear gloss, but I couldn't get my hands on it. It sold out like that. So yeah, this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed my tutorial review. My final thoughts, I love them all. Honestly, I've not used a shade that I didn't like. Everything blended out really, really nicely. I haven't used every single shade in the palette, obviously. I will do that as time progresses. So if you'd like to see more tutorials with this palette, make sure you subscribe. But yeah, my honest, true honest review, I love this palette. I think everything just blended well. Like you can see everything just did its job, and it did it well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, give me a comment. What do you think of the collection? Are you gonna buy any of it? Did you get any of it? Did you have any dramas? And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.